Greenland, a realm of ice and myth, where history is frozen in time. For centuries, it was a forgotten outpost of civilization, a land of stark beauty and unforgiving nature. But today, this remote island has become the epicenter of a new global power struggle, a treasure chest of untold riches, a strategic prize in a warming world, and a land that everyone, from Washington to Beijing, suddenly wants. This is the story of Greenland, what it was, what it is, and why its future will shape our own. Our story begins over 1,000 years ago, with the arrival of the Vikings. In 986 AD, Eric the Red, a Norse explorer exiled from Iceland, discovered a new land of green valleys and deep fjords. He called it Greenland to entice settlers to join him, and they came. For nearly 500 years, a thriving Norse society took root in this remote corner of the world. They built farms, churches, and communities, trading walrus ivory and polar bear skins with Europe. But then the climate began to change. The medieval warm period gave way to the Little Ice Age. The summers grew shorter, the winters colder. The sea ice choked the fjords, cutting off trade and communication with the outside world. The once green pastures turned to frozen wasteland. By the mid-15th century, the Norse settlements of Greenland had vanished, leaving behind only ruins and a haunting mystery. They were a people who had adapted and thrived, only to be erased by a changing world. Today, Greenland is a land of contrasts. A vast, autonomous territory of Denmark, it is home to just 56,000 people, mostly of Inuit descent. 81% of the island is covered by a colossal ice sheet, a remnant of the last ice age. But beneath this frozen expanse lies a treasure trove of natural resources. Greenland possesses some of the world's largest untapped reserves of rare earth elements, the critical minerals that power our modern world, from smartphones and electric cars to advanced defense systems. It also holds vast deposits of oil, gas, and other precious minerals. For centuries, this wealth was locked away beneath the ice, inaccessible and forgotten. But now, the world is warming, and Greenland's ice is melting at an unprecedented rate. This climate catastrophe is paradoxically unlocking the very resources that have drawn the world's attention back to this frozen land. Greenland's importance is not just about what lies beneath its ice, but where it lies on the map. It is the cornerstone of the GIUK Gap, a strategic choke point that controls access between the Arctic and the Atlantic Ocean. For NATO, controlling this passage is vital for the security of North America and Europe. As the Arctic ice recedes, new shipping lanes are opening up, creating a polar Silk Road that could revolutionize global trade. But these new routes also create new corridors for military maneuvering. The Arctic is no longer a frozen, desolate wasteland. It is a new frontier, a theater of geopolitical competition. And Greenland is at its heart. A new great game has begun, and the players are the world's superpowers. The United States, under the Trump administration, made its intentions clear, repeatedly offering to buy Greenland, viewing it as a critical national security asset. The move sparked a diplomatic crisis with Denmark and outrage among Greenlanders, who declared their home was not for sale. Meanwhile, China has declared itself a near-Arctic state and is aggressively pursuing its Polar Silk Road initiative, investing in infrastructure and mining projects across the region. And Russia, an Arctic nation by geography, is expanding its military presence, determined to protect its northern flank. The competition is fierce, the stakes are high, and Greenland is caught in the middle. The fate of Greenland is a story of our time, a story of climate change, of resource scarcity, and of the shifting sands of global power. The melting ice is not just a threat to the planet. It is a catalyst for a new era of competition and conflict. For the people of Greenland, the future is uncertain. They stand at a crossroads, determined to forge their own path in a world that suddenly desires their land. The land that was once a forgotten Viking colony is now a symbol of our planet's fragile beauty and the insatiable ambitions of nations. Greenland's future is unwritten, but one thing is certain: the world is watching. And what happens here, in this land of ice and desire, will echo across the globe for generations to come.